Are you worried your player won't land a baseball scholarship? Is the recruiting process confusing? Do you feel like your player is being ignored by college coaches? My name is Evan Mendoza, and I can help your player become a college prospect in 14 days guaranteed. Keep watching this full video. If your player is a varsity high school baseball player, you don't want to spend a lot of money on a recruiting service, you can't find a good quality coach in your area, and you need to see results for your player right now. And I totally get it. You might be wondering, who is this guy? And why should I even listen to him? I played 7 years of pro baseball with the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres, playing alongside stars like Tatis, Machado, Yachty, and even Pujols. I've appeared on Foul Territory and MLB Network. Most importantly though, I've helped over 150 players become college prospects, turning them into the player of their dream. And the thing that I've done to help those 150 players, well, it lies within what I call the triple play, which is really composed of three main things. Number one, the fast twitch formula, which is the physical development. This is all about getting bigger, stronger, and faster, so your player stands out as an athlete, and college coaches love athletes. Take Earhart, for example. In just 14 days, he improved his 5.10.5 time by almost a full second, and these results are real. Next is the confidence compass, or the mental strength. Baseball is tough, and learning how to handle failure is key. We help players develop a strong mindset so they can perform under pressure. Listen to Santi, who's a great example of how his mindset shifted, leading to more motivation.
You feel like a little like an eagerness to go out and do something and not just like wait for the team practice and do things on my own.
Now finally is the college commitment blueprint, which will be your recruiting strategy. And many families wait way too long to get serious about recruiting. We use the blueprint to get your player in front of college coaches. Like Ian, for example, who didn't know much about the recruiting at first, but after working with us, he secured a college commitment right before his senior year. Each player gets a personalized plan with goals to track progress. It's like having a coach, a mentor, a college advisor, and even a scout all in one, but without the huge price tag. So because you didn't know about the triple play, it's probably the reason why you are scared your player won't land a baseball scholarship, and your player is being overlooked by college coaches. And all the other stuff that you've tried just simply does not work. So let's talk about what we can do moving forward. You and your player could work with us, work with someone else, or do nothing at all. But if you've made it this far, you know if you don't take any action, you could be jeopardizing your player's future of playing college baseball. And I'm sorry if that scares you, but you need someone to tell you that. Did you know that less than 7% of all high school baseball players play in college, and even less, 2% go D1? So how much is that going to cost you for him not to have the opportunity to wear a college uniform? How much is that truly going to cost you for your son's dreams not to come true? And how much would that truly cost you to know that you could have done something to help your player possibly even get drafted and go pro? Now, you and your player could possibly work with someone else or try doing all of this on your own. And the problem with that option is that nobody has all three combined into one program like I do. You would have to go to a baseball specific performance center, and they're probably going to charge you $400 or $500 a month. Then you would have to go to get a recruiting service, and they would charge you anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. And the thing is, they don't even care about your player's development. They would also probably just throw you on the same generic stuff everyone else is on, offering all of those spammed camp invites and calling it a day. Then you would have to find an experienced coach to help guide your player or mentor him through the game, which could cost you another maybe $400 or $800 a month. Or you could just simply work with me, where I can do all of this for you. Now let me walk you through exactly what you would get while working with me. We will give your player all the resources to physically develop, workout programs, sprinting programs, and even mobility modules to increase his flexibility. All of these written by a New York Mets strength coach. We will also ignite a shift mentally for his training and accountability. He will track results and compete. And the best part is, I will be alongside him every day to check in on him. But we don't even stop there. We structure out the recruiting process with personalized guidance. But that's not all. If your player follows all of these steps and he doesn't see any increase in his athleticism in 14 days, we will give you all of your money back. And that's truly how much I believe in the triple play. And I know right now you're probably gonna pull the trigger, but if you know me, I'm a man of over over delivering. So if you say yes today, I'm also going to give you the recruiting rulebook to not only spark college coaches' interest, but to understand the recruiting process even better. You and I both know your player needs more exposure, and that's not your fault. The recruiting landscape has changed dramatically with the transfer portal, and it's constantly evolving. So I'm going to keep you up to date with everything you need to know. So that way, the game doesn't ever speed up on you. Now, trust me, you don't want to find yourself on your heels in this recruiting process. We know your player can't play high school baseball forever, but you also don't want to go to these recruiting services that simply do not work. So what we're going to do for you is not only does your son get the fast twitch formula to become an athlete, not only does your son get the confidence compass to increase his mental strength, not only does your son get the college commitment blueprint so he can earn college offers, and not only does he get that one-on-one guidance from me, and even the recruiting rulebook bonus, which is all worth around $18,000. But don't worry, I don't even charge you a fraction of that. You will get all of that for 100% money back guarantee if your player does not see results in 14 days. All you need to do now is click the link below to book a call with me or my team. We'll create a custom plan and talk about the next steps for your player's future.